And by the way, I'm going to tell you this throughout the semester, but when you're talking to your partner, when you're speaking, don't worry too much about grammar. Okay? Just speak. When you say the words, they disappear. Nobody can find them usually and say, "Oh, you made a grammar mistake." No. You just communicate in whatever way you can. And which is more important, communication or grammar? Yes. The only reason grammar exists, really, is to make communication easier. And it does make communication clearer in many cases, especially in writing. But in speaking, we have a more leeway. We have more room for error because you can use your tone of voice, you can use your gestures, you can use your eye contact, you can use your body language, you can use a lot of things to add to the dialogue. Okay? So, we're going to start the class with some introductions. So every class you're going to introduce yourself to your new partner. Every class. And I'll give you about 5 to 10 minutes to introduce yourself. And when you're doing your introduction to your partner, you can use these questions, but you don't have to. These are just a guide. The art of conversation is something you will learn in this class. How to talk to a stranger. Okay? And two big important things that will help you is, number one, try to find something you both have in common. Maybe you both like a certain type of music. Maybe you're both from the same hometown. Maybe you're both, something like that. Okay? Try to find something like that. And number two, try to find something interesting about your partner. Now, in 10 minutes, you may not be able to find something interesting about your partner. Sometimes it takes longer. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day and I found out their great-grandfather during the Cultural Revolution had been sent to a re-education camp. And I thought, wow, that was very interesting. I didn't know that about him, you know? And I wanted to ask him questions about it, like what happened, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so if you ask, you can find things that are interesting about people, you know. Now, when we're doing this, you don't have to worry about the red or blue. Just use the black right now. And later, I'm going to explain the red. The red is more how a native speaker would say. Instead of saying, how are you, a native speaker might say, how are ya? See, how are ya? That's called a reduction. A reduction. Or, for example, where are you from? A native speaker might say, where are you from? Where are you from? Or here, where are you? This is where are you from? Where are you from? So those are both reductions. And in this class, we're going to be talking a lot about these three things. How to stress things. So you have stress, and then you have reduce, and then you have link together. Okay, that's the theme. Excuse me, that's the theme of this semester. Stressing things, reducing things, and linking things. Okay? And as I said earlier, don't worry about your grammar when you're speaking to your partner, okay?